Hey folks, welcome back to TimberBorn. It's been a while, so yeah, haven't been up to making videos on here for a bit, so kind of paused it, but we're back. Some of you will be glad, some of you will not. I've been trying to remember what the heck I was doing on here because it has been quite a while. But it's always worth blowing up some dynamite. So we'll have a bit of a look around, a bit of a recap, work out what I was up to, because I pretty much have, I got a vague memory, but really not that certain of where we were with things. So, yep, we were working on these guys are out of water. They are very nearly out of water. Should probably give them their own water pump. Ew, I have just come off of a drought by the looks of it, so although there aren't going to be biological beavers here that long, I think it's probably worth putting that in and making it a bit of a priority that they have access to some water. Everything is slowly refilling. It's good, and they should be bringing water in through here as well, which they are, and that is maxed out. We have grown trees, which is kind of a surprise, and you have a tapper's shack, and we need to let some trees to be cut. Don't seem to have done that. So the pine trees are not for cutting, they are for pine resin for all of the jobs up here. So how are we looking population wise? Go through and set all of these to prioritize by haulers and low priority. Should have done this. I could probably have done this better in the jobs screen, but anyway, that's still being built. So bot. Bot. You can become bots as well. That's 3 spare bots still, so we'll do bot. I guess we're churning bots out fairly quickly now, so do that. That should be most of the jobs except the haulers. These guys really need some water. Can we really prioritize building this, please? Might swap that back to beavers. So we probably have spare beavers in the other district. We do not, but let's make it a high priority job for them and a priority job for these. And with some wood being chopped, hopefully that will get better. That's that bit. We could probably do with spending some more time over there. Over here we have So this is going to be our massive bank of gravity batteries, and now we've got them, I might put some flywheels in as well. And then along here we're building our canyon that's going to have water wheels in it. This needs filling up well, so I'll wait until they've built that. I need to bring that in a bit more. Wait and see. I need to remind myself of the design for this, but for a reminder, the plan is to have about 3 rows of water wheels coming along here, generating pretty nuts amount of power. That's the plan anyway. I think we need to put some dirt there. Can get to it, they can. Yeah, we're going to fill in all of this bit. We're trying to compress the water into this 2 deep channel here. How are we doing? Yeah. Once we've got some power generation going on, we might need to put some more chargers in, because we do have a lot of bots that need charging. Beaver wise, we could actually do with some more. So I'm going to unpause a few of these. We are short a bunch of bots, and a bunch of beavers. We're short of a lot of things. I think we're still recovering maybe from a population crash. Not certain. We planted this massive forest last time, didn't we? And we did a bunch of stuff for well-being, which no one's using at the moment, which is always useful. Those aren't sorted. Did I detonate this? I did not. So whoever it was in the last video that I did a while ago reminded me of this. So that's done. That's that project complete as far as I'm concerned. How are we doing with the dirt building? Yeah, that's good, because that's stopped. That means all the water's going in there. We need to do similar with this. That's the most pathetic little butt of explosives. But we are getting there, so goes back over to this colony, and they are still very low on water. We still have some beavers dying of thirst over here, which is not good. And ultimately this will end up as a beaver fueled colonies. We have 3, not beaver, a bot fueled colony. We have 2 bots spare, so we can put 1 in there. And otherwise we are good, I think. Oh, cool, we've got water coming through here now, so I think this is automated. Wow, drought is on the way. This is not automated, so we want to push that up. Is that one automated? That one is automated. And it is... yeah, so it's just that one I had manually dropped. Hopefully that will help the water situation. And then we have it set so that excess water floods through this way. And oh, I'd forgotten about this area. because we ran out of metal before the mine was built. How are they doing on that? They are very close, so it's just treated planks. And these guys should be treating their own planks now. Yep, they are. Do we have storage for pine resin? Don't think we do. We should build some, so storage. Would be pine resin? Maybe we do. Maybe that. No. We do bots. 2 spare bots. Let's turn that into bots. Yeah, not that we should need it soon. If we go over here, we have 20 spare bots now. I'm confused. Make you all bots and put this back to bots. There we go. Fix that. So now I want to fill in this area. We're going to go delete that and all of that. So basically trying to make this much narrower. So be able to do. So these 2 little random prongs were left from where I had a staircase there and I couldn't get to them. It'll be much more impressive doing that as one giant explosion, I think. These guys can hopefully start getting this built. I wonder if we should build another one of those. They're quite small, aren't they? Where? I guess I could move the path and I could fit one there. Let's do that. Because terraforming is kind of a limiting factor at the moment, so there we go. Treated planks we have. We don't have any treated planks, okay? And what we can do now is stop importing. Pine resin is off treated planks. We do not need to import. Cool. We probably don't want to export them either. Cool, sorted. And they are very close to having that done, and then we can rely on that to do our mining, and we can close down this district, which is almost cleared all of that scrap metal, and there is not a lot of it. So that's kind of good. Hydrated. So we made that new reservoir, didn't we, before? No. That's being filled in. I feel like actually they can build. No, we probably want some stairs there and a path, and I can then get rid of this and start to fill all of this in, because all of this needs to be filled in. there on the dynamite front. Got that terraforming station yet? No, they're working on it though. Cool. Our population doing? We're still short of beavers. A lot of beds. I'm sure we're recovering from a population crash. Being quite full, so we'll let some water through there, I think. Into this area and just deepen this a bit. That should be, yep, that's pretty full. So 3. And that is attached to the stream gauge, so hopefully that will be okay. We are in an 18-day drought. Oh yay. Pause that. Hopefully this time these will keep up. So, in theory, that can go soon. Just trying to think what we need beavers over here for. We've got 47 of them. Doing Builder's Hut, District Centre, Engine, Hauling Post, Healer. They're doing a lot of that, so we need to get that sorted once we've got a lot more beavers. That's getting filled in nicely, so we can now let's delete that. Use the delete tool. Delete all of that. They should be gettable, so we'll let them get them. I've made the water trough deeper than it needs to be, because when I was testing stuff, when I only made it the minimum depth, it seemed to overflow quite a lot. So right, I'm still collecting those. Let's come and get these, please. If you would. It's still being built. A while, I fear. What are we doing for all of our stuff? Food's pretty much okay. Rooftop terraces and campfires is not good. Fun is not good. Spiritual is not good. I think that's just because I've got them working so many hours a day. I think one of the things that I planned to do was duplicate some of the jobs that beavers were still doing, so that they could work less hours. But that hasn't happened yet. Keep working on making this deeper. They're coming at that from the top. We do that. Wow, they've got lots of dynamite. Some of these guys, so let's looking good. Go back up here. This is kind of our focus, getting this massive, ridiculous project tackled. Let me get that filled in. And then we can... I don't really need paths both sides, but I want to get most of this set up before we start putting the power in, because it's a bit of a process. It'll be much better once that's built as well. But these guys have water now, which is good. We have a lot of gears and explosives stored up. Aha, this is running. Cool. So we need a lot more bots now. We need bot productivity to catch up, basically. But we now have scrap metal production. Means are these guys importing scrap metal? Yes. Also means we can get this off. Eight. Don't want a minimum. Go back to District 1. And these can be paused. Pause. I'll kind of leave that there in case we need it, but they can go back to the main district and help with job shortages there. And speaking of which, let's go through and do some shifting because we have a few spare bots. So coffee can be bot. Engines, we don't want bots in farmhouses. I'll put in bots in some of the farmhouses. I've got 3 left. Okay. Have bot farmers. And that means we're still 25 short, which is not awesome, but you know. Starting to work on that now. Cool. And there we go. And then we can start working on the spectacular of destroying all of that. Trying to think. I don't have any building projects now, so that can go, I think. Maybe we make that bots now. And then we're going to want bots to put in there. And there. And we will be close to done. So something that I was pondering with this, because it's been so long, I've kind of lost, wow, to actually make the Jenga tower bigger. Let's do that. And we want to build the staircase up. Let's do that. Actually, we could have put the stairs there, couldn't we? And done it that way. And then done all of that. And make these all logs. And put some paths in. And then we need to go up again. Maybe a bit of a faff. Because I was dumb. So we get there. There. And then in there. And there. Staircase there. Not there. And then we can come around here. I'm very out of practice at this game. Not that I was great at it to start with, but you know, even me. Go. Right. There's even more log storage so I can keep chopping down trees. And we can go. That's ridiculous. And let's put more in. But the thing that I was about to say that I was pondering is, and it's frustrating because we were partway through such a massive project. Kind of lost my way with this save. Because I took such a massive break from such a massive project. And so I'm curious as to whether people want to see this continue or a fresh map. Yeah. Kind of it. I don't know. So actually we've just lost the ability to get water into here. Which I know, yeah, we have because of that. Oh, that will get fixed over time. Need be, we can do some stuff to let that through. 12 days of drought left. We've got 4,000 water. Exploding. That one I can get from there, so we can go there. 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 There's one there. That one. Kind of wonder if we should. But there are probably some additional mods in here now, because I downloaded a bunch for the diorama thing that I was doing, a little map that I did the time-lapse things of. And so there might be some extra mods in here now, I'm not sure. Scrap mail, how's this district doing for scrap mail? Yep, scrap mail is sorting itself out. Jobs are sorting themselves out. That's still being built. That is nearly done. So we need another way of getting across here. And I think that might be a bridge. An uneven bridge. And then we can delete this bit and all of this and start filling this in. Let's do that. So we are going to need to get rid of all these water pumps, which is going to lose us a lot of water pumping capacity. But I think this is going to hold up better, and we could put more water pumps in this area. So I think that will be okay. I think that might actually be the right width. Going to prioritize the bridges. And this is all okay. How's this looking? It is already not far off being full. So much wood. Come on, come build these bridges. A few bits of dynamite left to do. I guess we could start building power wheels. Start with those. Very close to done. Is done, so we can now delete a bunch of this stuff. And fill in all of the terrain blocks. That'll probably be okay because we'll then need to do a turn. There's going to need to be some explosives work as well. I think we are going to delete all of those. And explosives. I'm missing one there. Needs to be, all of that needs to be filled in actually. That needs to be deeper. How can I get rid of those trees? Yes, I'm going to have to detonate that. Filled up to there. That can be filled up. these need to be deleted. Well, somewhat annoyingly, I can't find my pictures I did of testing this. So, yeah. This is the map that we're letting water out of there now. Probably helps actually, because it's letting water into this area. And it probably shouldn't have done that to across. I'm going to delete those because we'll get them all back. Just going to keep making this bigger. I think this is just going to be the eternal project. Can't see me ever finishing making this bigger. Probably have deleted those. Done that. How are we doing over here? We've got 4 bots free, so I'm going to make that bots now. Normal priority, and we'll let them fill that up. And eventually we'll be able to get rid of all of the beavers there. The idea is that this district is going to be completely bots. How much scrap metal storage we have? Quite a lot. It'd be easier if this is empty. There is a lot of stuff to pick up there. Get to that. Some spare beavers, and we have a shortage, so let's swap over some of these. Prioritize that. I think I need to detonate that, put stairs in, demolish those 2 trees. I think. Carrying on mapping this out, I think we need to detonate all of this. As I said, I've lost my diagram that I had from testing this, which is a bit annoying. But I think then too wide there, so probably detonate that first. And let's speed the time back up. We're getting there. We're getting there. So I think I need a 1 wide strip between these, then 2, a double strip, and then a 2, and we'll be done. It's going to take a very long time to finish, but you know. So let's just prioritize killing those, and then we'll put dirt back in here. Right. Someone come and destroy these trees. There we go. We can delete those. We can put dirt back in here. think that's quite possibly the last layer of dynamite to knock out, and I think that's the dirt excavator all the way down to nearly the bottom of the map, or to the bottom of the map. It keeps going. It doesn't run out once it gets down there. But an interesting way to make water tanks. We could move it and keep the process going, but for now we won't. It'd be very useful. They would clear up all of this stuff. If they come and do that, what are they? Oh, they are. So the Jenga tower needs extending again. Do another double layer. Double layer. And we could start using wood for some of this ridiculous construction project instead of dirt. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to put a double in there. And then the stairs. And now I've added the ladders mod. I could just be using ladders to do this. It would be much neater. But as I've started, we will keep going. And I guess I could go there, there, there. Do that one. Getting very random, but hey. If they come build those, they can pick up all those logs. I don't know if you saw any of I didn't end up making that many of them. The little hyperlapse videos on the diorama map and playing with the. No, I was doing Iron Teeth on there, wasn't I? Yeah. And we had some pretty massive Jenga towers, actually. We didn't have much land for anything. No, is there anything else that we're short of storage for? Quite a lot of stuff, actually. No. Let's build another tank of canola oil. In fact, we're full on almost all of the liquids, except water. How's this looking? So that is all. We need to wait until we've built up a supply, and then we will swap that over. Awesome. 5 days of the drought left. That's all of that dirt built. So badly need them to come pick this stuff up. So let's prioritize all of this. They can do that. We've got some empty storages there, so what are we for? Coffee beans, corn, corn rations, there we go. Are they picking this stuff up yet? But yeah, I think that is the edge. Yep, that's the bottom of the map. Oh, darn it. A little bit carried away there. So the next process is to start building gravity batteries. And I could push up as well, but I don't think I'm going to do that. That would be excessive. Seriously, come collect these things. Where am I missing a path? Or am I missing? I'm missing all of the connecting structure. Be a problem. Let's go. There we go. That should do it. They can build that. They can't get to there, can they? There's going to be dirt along there. Actually, we should be safe to do that now. And they can fill that in. Hopefully that'll get sorted. There's so many trees that can be cut down. Those not cutting and there are lumberjacks there, so there's no space to put them. There we go. Come get all of these logs, please. They are starting to clear those up. Awesome. Actually, I can build all of those from the top, so we can run all of those along. And that one probably. And we can start to connect up with a network. I cannot get to that. That's going to need to be blown away. No, that needs to be filled in. No, that needs to be blown away, so it'll be the turn. Get this one, please. I need to then have a double gap there. All of that needs to be filled in. Some of this might end up getting blown up again, which is a slight frustration of using dirt, but that needs to be blown up. Proper massive civil engineering stuff. How are we doing over here? We have 5 bots spare now, so that can become bots. That can become bots. bots, and we shouldn't need any beavers over here except the engines, and because of the way we're doing the engines, Healer can go. Yep. Healer can go. And migrate population. Metalopolis as a minimum. It's not going anymore. These go back, and there we go. So we are 11 jobs short in total, but that's just a case of them working on filling them up. Make that normal priority and make that slightly lower priority. These don't have a beaver, but they will be fine because they're being supplied by the haulers. Which means we don't need that anymore. Yeah. Had to save and reload to get rid of the random log that I managed to get up there because I don't know how to get rid of it. Keep going with this. Is there no dynamite storage? No, it's just not a priority for them to gather. Cool. Right, back over here. That's all built in, so we now need them to get this done as a priority. We need to get that as well. It's kind of dumb, but if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. So there we go. And then we need to cut a 2-wide channel all the way down here. A lot of explosives work. Cool, they're getting these built. These hold 34,000 horsepower each. Power or whatever. And there are going to be a lot of them, so they can get that now. You can get those. And then we need to get this channel blasted. So our path water tank needs to go. So come get the piles of water. That's how water works. And let's detonate that. Right, they can go. And then path needs to come across to there. And then we need to delete out all of that. And that all needs blowing up. How much dynamite have we got now? 700. Good. We're going to need it. We are going to need it. Because there is a lot of detonating to do now. And actually, although I've raised that up, we don't need to do that. We actually need to take it all out, which is a bit annoying. But we want to drop that all down by 1. No, I'm not sure on that actually. No, let's get the first bit done and then work on the next bit. No, I don't want to delete, I want to detonate. It's a good job we've got a lot of explosives. Yep. Then we need to move the path across 1, and that's going to need to be solid, isn't it? So put that in there. And I'm going to drop this level down 1, which is why this side needs to be 1 lower. And the idea is that we rely on gravity to keep the water flowing faster. So that needs to go. This can go now. And the drought is almost over. And once the drought is over, I am going to stop. And I have decided that I think I'm going to keep going because I really want to get this massive project finished. This can go. We're not able to get to that, but we are going to need to get across here. So once this is blasted out, and the drought is over, so I'm going to set that down to 1 to let water through. It might mean we can't get water through into here, but it should be okay for now. That's the depth we want to go to. So this all needs blasting out. That means we need to be able to get across here. So I'm going to do that. Temporarily put a path all the way down here. And so these are generating now quite a lot of power that we are not making use of for now. Actually, because there's a path there, we can put all of these in. And then that's too wide. That needs to come down 1 then. needs to come down one level, and that needs to be too wide. That needs that placed in there, I think, and go. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm not sure why I've put dynamite in there. That does not need to be there. We can put in some more power wheels. The water's flowing back through everywhere now and hydrating everything, which is cool. Why not build chargers up here? I have, maybe just not enough. Power grid has plenty of excess though, so science charging station. Some more in. Do we have any building bots? We do not. So just up the priority of that. And we need to do power and a three-way. Let's make that mega priority and get that done. Go. Help with that. We should probably put actually some control stations in here because this is a whole district of bots. There. Maybe there. Just up the priority on the dynamite placement because they've got distracted by building. And we've got a bit of a flow issue there, so we need to push that in a bit more. Like that. And here. But each one's 600 horsepower, so instead of, I doesn't really say. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I killed a bot. Oops. Better. Put all that in there. Built those bots in the come on, we need to, yeah, there we go. No power equals no bots moving. I've never had a completely automated district before. It's new. It's an experience. Cool, that's working. That's at 0.4. Make that a bit lower. Cool. Let's make that quickly. There we go. Landscaping. And then we want to go stairs there. There. Path along there. And that needs to be filled in. I guess we'll go to the next route and then we'll stop. But totally you can see what the idea is starting to be. We have water comes down here, back on here, and then it'll be down here and out here. That's the theory. Some managing of priorities. Need to keep making that deeper. Still got lots of dynamite. Good. That's all filled back up. Food and water are okay. These guys are not good for charging. I wonder if we need another one of these down here. Yes, that needs to be bought. That needs to be bought. Suppose all of this stuff can go. Detonate that, and then we can start working on the next one. Yeah, are we looking? That all needs to go. Needs to go down further, I think. Needs to go one more level. So, yeah. Because the stairs are there, isn't it? Probably what we want to do is detonate that, build that up. And somehow we need to connect it to all of the stuff. I mean, what we probably should be doing, at the very least, is making use of some of this darn power to charge some bots up. Let's do something like this. Is going to be kind of temporary, but comes along there. And let's reprioritize this. Then one. Put it in the gap. Is it? We want to prioritize that as well. That's the correct level now. So we do cross. And start taking that down. And at this point, I am going to call it a day. So thanks for watching, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this video. We're going to keep going with this because it's kind of fun again. So I will see you next time.